Pringle. They've done a great job all week. And for everybody who's been watching on YouTube, we have Jacob Ewing. He's not here today, unfortunately. He had a commitment, but Jacob's done an amazing job. We've heard stuff. People are watching from Greece, from southern France. To that point, they're watching his broadcast. Other people we'd like to bring on is Susan and Roland Billings and Pat Adams. They're the people at the merchandise table. And for everybody that's been watching in between innings, we have our water people. There's Abby, there's Max, there's Zach, Jeremy, Caden, Ryder, Ruthie, Talia, Pia, Finn, Carter, Griffin, Braden, Ben, Quinn, Alice, Charlie, and Cooper and Madeline. They've done a great job. And for your lucky winners on the 50-50, we had Randy Dubé, Susan Elliott, we have Tony Dakar, Sandra Valenti, Diane Kirkpatrick, April Kirkpatrick, Joel Rogers, Emma Labarge, Rosie Groenwagen. And our scoreboard people, Ethan Avico Rayner, Jayla Knox, Sarah Cunningham, Pia Marconi. Thank you. And the grounds crew did an amazing job all week keeping this facility in tip-top shape. You guys have all been playing on this field. It's immaculate. It's awesome. So we've got Ryland Brisson, Donnie and Margot Brecken, Wicked Woods, Carter Davidson, Jordan Hollywood, Jim Labarge, Chris Rayner, Matt Rogers, Tyler Cashman, Tim Finn. And thank you to Kingston Public Works for helping us out too with these fields. So once again, a big applause to all these people. They made it happen. Super job, guys. So today, our announcers are Rice Hennessy and James Campo. They're replacing Jacob for the day. Now I'd like to introduce the legendary sports voice of Kingston, who will be doing the lineups, Mr. Doug Jeffries.
Thank you, Wayne. Well done. Welcome to the sunshine here at historic Cricket Field for the championship game of the 2026 Eastern Canadian Intermediate Little League Championships. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the lineup for the visiting team for this game, the Blackbirds from Trois Rivieres. Leading off, let's hear it for number 17, Samuel Gauthier. Batting second, number 31, Sam Demarais. Batting third, number 21, Joey Blanchette. Number 23, Jaden Renault. Batting fifth, number 22, Xavier Jobido. Number 32, Romeo Noceto. Number 12, Teo Marcillo. Wearing number 7 for Trois Rivieres, Thomas Gauthier. Number 9, Nathan Mathieu. Number 44, Amaric Fournier. And number 55, Louis St. Louis. And let's hear it for the coaching staff for the Blackbirds from Trois Rivieres. And now the home team for the gold medal game, the Diamond Little Leaguer Academy from Mirabel, Quebec, leading off, wearing number 33, Kittel, Charles Kittel Houdon. Batting second, number 17, Ishibu Seto. Batting third, number 99, Adrian Shee. The cleanup hitter, number 3, Dalen Jacques. Number 2, Simon Denel. Batting 6, number 20, Gabriel Dakari. Batting 7, number 29, Maximilian Casey Encher. Wearing number 12 for the Academy, Charlie Trois. Number 7, Nathan Montembeau. Number 11, Christophe Jobin. And number 9, Tyler Brunet. The coaching staff, Mr. Pierre Dakari, Mr. Dave Jacques, and Mr. Andrew Perron. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please rise, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem, sung by Jeanette Renaud.
L'hymne national canadien pour accueillir l'instrument Madame Ginette Renaud. Oh, Canada, terre de nos aïeux, ton front est sain, de flammes glorieux, car ton bras s'est porté belle, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits d'âge qui parlait, glorieux fruit. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Of course, we couldn't have a tournament without our exceptional umpires. I'd like to recognize these individuals who helped out for the last 9 days. Mr. Tyler Reddick, Mr. Richard Moses, Mr. Richard Moran, Mr. Hugo LeBlanc, Mr. Nathan Guibert, and Mr. Cooper Bradley. Our umpires for this championship game are right field umpire, Mr. Al Aitchison. Our left field umpire, Mr. Phil Marlowe. Our third base umpire, Mr. Mark Bradley. Our second base umpire, Mr. Jack Burnett. At first base will be Mr. Tom Kowalik. And the home umpire for today's game, Mr. Matthew Gervais from Ottawa.
So at this time, we usually pick a pledge from each team, but we're going to try something a little different today. We're going to get all the kids to do it together. Okay? You guys, if you want to make a half circle right here, we're going to come read it. Come on. Come on, guys. Yeah, circle. All of you. Rapprochez-vous. Go. Now I'd like to invite Joey Blanchette, Michel Trottier, and Jessica McDuff from Trois Rivieres, and Tamaki Sato and Emily Bourgoin from Diamond to come do the parents' pledge together. Yeah. Two English together. She's doing English. So if you guys can try to do it together, coordinate together. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
I will teach all children to play fair and do their best. I will positively support all managers, coaches, and players. I will respect the decisions of the umpires. I will praise a good effort despite the outcome of the game.
Super. Awesome. En français. En français. Allez, va. All right.
J'enseignerai à tous les enfants à jouer avec fair play et à faire de leur mieux. Je soutiendrai positivement tous les managers entraînant les joueurs. Je respecterai les décisions des arbitres. Je féliciterai les efforts fournis, quel que soit le résultat du match.
Super. All right, guys, one last time. Let's play ball. That's a little weird.
I know. It was a whole bunch of words.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this, boys.
I set up your book for you
That's class. He's got to do it.
He wants it. He wants it.
1, 2, 3!
kindness.
That is significantly lacking in the world, you know?
So the book wasn't ready.
Just did it.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final game of the 2026 Eastern Canadian Intermediate Little League Championships. It's the final game, and it all comes down to this. Facing off today, the Trois Rivieres Blackbirds versus the the Diamond Baseball Club, hailing from the Montreal area. My name is Ryan Hennessy. I'll be your host for today's game. I'm joined by producer James Campo on the cameras. And I know I'm not the voice many of you were probably expecting to hear, and for that I do apologize. But our good friend Jacob Ewing has been called on to broadcast another tournament. He's doing the minor Eastern Canadian Championships out in Pembroke all week long. So make sure to tune into his streams over there. As on the sticks first, it'll be the Blackbirds. And top of the order for the Blackbirds, number 17, Samuel Gauthier. As he will be facing off against Ishimu Sato on the mound. We'll split the first two strikes. First two pitches, pardon me. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a high flying ball, just foul, and a hustle effort by the likes of Dalen Jacques behind the plate. Shuffles his way over and makes the grab, and it's 1 up, 1 down for the likes of the Diamond. So far, the Blackbirds have been a force to reckon with all tournament long. A perfect 7-0 record, and the Diamond looking for an upset victory here today. And folks, the winner today will book their tickets to Victoria, BC, and take on the Victoria Bulldogs, who are the Western Canadian champions, in a 3-game series to be crowned the ultimate Canadian champion and have an opportunity to represent Canada.
Number 21, Joey Blanchette.
For a chance to represent Canada at the Intermediate World Series in Livermore, California. As it's 2 up, 2 down in rapid succession for the Diamonds so far. As Sam Desmarais unable to get to first in time on that last play. Ishimu Sato having a great first outing on the mound, as it's Joey Blanchette who is going to be the starting pitcher up in the batter's box, and that pitch from Sato goes high and wild, way into the backstop. It will be ball number 1, and we'll split the first 2 in this at-bat. Sato. It's low in the dirt for ball number 2. 2 balls, a 1 strike is the count, as Blanchette, cheers of encouragement from his dugout, likes the look of that one, gets a bat on it, rolls just foul. It will be strike number 2. Blanchette fouls off another one. He'll stay alive. Right down the pipe for strike number 3. And what an inning from Ishimu Sato. As it's 3 up, 3 down in a rapid succession, and the Diamonds managed to hold off the offensive efforts of the top of this Blackbirds batting order, and the Blackbirds look to keep the game scoreless as they head to the defensive when we return in the bottom of the first. Welcome back to sunny cricket field here in Kingston, Ontario, as the Diamond takes to the sticks.
The leadoff hitter is number 33, Charles Cattell-Houdon.
It's number 33, Charles Cattell-Houdon, takes to the batter's box. First two pitches catch the zone for strike one and strike two. And up there on the mound for the Blackbirds, and number 21, Joey Blanchette. As Cattell-Houdon gets his bat on that one, fouls it way off to the side, and he'll stay alive to swing another swing here. As the Diamond managed to fend off the offensive efforts of this dominant Blackbirds team in the first half of the inning. A good sign that there might be a close game to come for us here today, folks, as Blanchette winds up another one. Cattell-Houdon gets a bat on it. It's a high-flying foul ball. It lands off behind the fans, and it will stay at strike two, and he'll live to swing another swing. Cattell-Houdon lets that one be. It's just a hair outside for ball number one. Pardon me, ball number two. 2 balls, 2 strikes is our count. That's Cattell-Houdon likes the look of that one, gets a bat on it. It's a roller to first, and first baseman Romeo Nacedo is forced to step off to get a glove on that one, and nobody can cover the bag in time. And safe and sound on first will Cattell-Houdon be. And just like that, a duck in the pond for the Diamond. So they've got a runner on first to work with now. As number 17, Ishimu Sato, up into the batter's box. Get a great first half of the inning on the mound for the Diamond. As Sato lets that one be, but it's right down the pipe for strike number one. He's seen it now. He knows what to expect from the likes of Joey Blanchette. Sato gets a strong bat on that one. It's fouled high and far, and hustle efforts by the likes of the Blackbirds fielders, but that ball does drop into the bullpen of the Blackbirds. Out of reach for strike number two. Blanchette right down the pipe again. Sato gets a bat on it. And we'll see another strike two pitch. Sato. Yes, he did, says the ump. And it's the first punch out of the game for Joey Blanchette, as it's 1 out in the favor of the Blackbirds. Diamond still a runner on first.
Number 99, Adrian Shee.
As it was Cattell-Houdon with a single. Adrian Shee up to the plate, lets the first one go. It's strike number one. Shee, a strong bat on it. It's going straight forwards to the pitcher. They look to turn two. They got him! Are you kidding me, Blackbirds? Maybe one of the first successful double plays we've seen in the whole tournament. That ball sails right into the glove of Joey Blanchette. A quick pass to Nathan Mathieu at second. With the out, turns and fires to Romeo Nacedo at first. And they get it done. The double play will put a stop to the offensive efforts of the Diamond. Returning to the sticks when we return, it's the Blackbirds. Folks at home, welcome back. So we rejoin you here at Cricket Field in Kingston, Ontario. Kicking things off for the Blackbirds at the top of the second. It's number 23, Jaden Renault, the shortstop. Renault lets that one go. Catches the outside edge. It will be strike number 1. And returning to the mound for the Diamond, number 17, Nishimu Sato. Sato loses control of that one. It's down and in the dirt for ball number 1. Renault took a chop at that one, couldn't find contact. It will be strike number 2. Sato communicating with his pitcher. He winds one up. It's low, ricocheting off the dirt for ball number 2 in a 2-2 count. As Renault is looking for the first hit of the game for the Blackbirds. Renault pops a high flyer into right field, and it makes it over the, pardon me, it's a one-hopper. It looked like it made it over, but Renault, the wheels, turns on the Jets, rounds first, rounds second. He is safe at third, and it's a huge opening triple for the likes of Jaden Renault to get things kicked off for the Blackbirds here in the second inning.
Now batting number 22, Xavier Jolido.
Is next up in the order for the Blackbirds. Number 22, Xavier Jobido. Jobido. Let that one go. Good eye on the kid. It's a hair inside for ball number 1. Jobido. Didn't like the look of that one either, but it catches the outside edge for strike number 1. Outside edge once again. Sato has found his spot. As Jobido took a crack at that one. Looks like he came through a hair late on it. It's fouled way off to the right side. And we will stay at strike number 2 as Jobido knows he's got a battle to stay alive now. Stepping off is Sato as he looks to test Renault over on third, but Renault a quick step and he remains safe and sound. Outside and in the dirt, it's ball number 2. And Renault gave it a lot of consideration, but remains on third. Jobido finds contact once again, and once again it's fouled off. As the battle between Sato and Jobido continues on. It's low for ball number 3, and we're at a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 runner in scoring position for Jobido. Didn't like the look of that one. Catches the outside lower corner. A phenomenal spot by Sato, and he is hot.
The batter, number 32, Romeo Nicedo.
As next up into the batter's box, number 32, Romeo Nicedo, the big man. This young man himself has 5 home runs in this tournament, 3 of which came in the very same game. Now let that first one go for ball number 1. He's got 1 runner out there to work with. A homer here will score 2. Nicedo didn't like the look of that one. Let it go, but it will catch the bottom edge for strike number 1. And the diamond. Quick thinking by Dale and Jacques. the pass to third, but Renault gets back on the bag in time as Romeo Nicedo, a ground ball in the infield. Can he make it to first in time? No, he can't. The Diamond get it done. However, Renault has enough time to make his way over the plate, and he'll score the very first run of the game, and the Blackbirds are up by 1. 2 outs against them. As the Diamond looks to shut things down. As it's Teo Marcial into the batter's box. He'll take a rip and a miss for strike number 1. The very first pitch. Marcial. A hard crack at that one. It's a high flyer, and it bobbles out of the glove of the second baseman. It's Gabriel Decari of the Diamond, unable to make that grab, and it'll
Number 7.
bounce its way into the outfield, giving just enough time for the likes of Teo Marcial to find himself safe and sound on first. Tomas Gauthier in the batter's box. Lets the first one go. It's ball number 1. He's got a runner on first to work with. It's Gauthier. Let it go. It paints the outside edge for Steer Ike number 1, and we'll split the first 2 pitches. Gauthier, like the look of that one, took a rip at it. Strike number 2. As Sato, 1 strike away from getting out of the inning as Gauthier, stanced and ready. Didn't like the look of that one. Good eye on the kid. It's down and away for ball number 2. Gauthier found contact. Will remain at strike number 2 as it's fouled straight back into the backstop. Thankfully avoiding all the camera equipment. Sato puts one right down the pipe. Gauthier, a swing and a miss, and that will do it for the top of the second. The Diamond
The Blackbirds scored 1 run on 2
only allow 1 run from this Blackbirds team. They're doing a phenomenal job thus far on defense. The Blackbirds typically putting up the runs early, but they've been held to just 1 across the first 2.
35.
And when we return in the bottom of the second, it'll be the Diamond on the offense looking to create some runs of their own. Welcome back, Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back to Cricket Fields here in sunny Kingston, Ontario, as we enter the bottom of the second inning as the Diamond, hailing from Mirabel, take to the offensive and first up into the batter's box. It's number 3, Dalen Jacques. Dalen Jacques lets 2 strikes get by him. Jacques found some contact, fouled off to the side, and will remain at strike number 2. As returning to the mound for the Blackbirds, number 21, Joey Blanchette.
First baseman running after the second baseman going to cover.
The Diamonds need to get some offense going here. The Blackbirds maintain a 1-0 lead on them. As Jacques gets a bat on that one, it's a high flyer into left field and snapped up into the glove of Louis St. Louis.
The batter, number 2.
And it's 1 up, 1 down.
Donnell.
For the Trois Rivieres Blackbirds. So next up in the order, it's number 1, Simon Donnell. As Donnell didn't like the look of that one either. The first 2 get by him for strike number 1 and strike number 2. That's Joey Blanchette showing off his pitching prowess. Donnell gets a bat on it, and the long play from shortstop to first. It's Jaden Renault with the long toss all the way cross diamond to Romeo Nocedo, and it's 2 up, 2 down in the favor of the Blackbirds defense. It's number 20, Gabriel Dakari. Or Dakari, pardon me. Dakari. Didn't like the look of the first one. It was the right call. This is ball number 1. It's Joey Blanchette. Lines up his next pitch. Another ball for Dakari. Dakari forced a duck and dodge out of the way. It's on the inside for ball number 3. Three balls, no strikes is the count. And there it is. It's a 4-pitch walk for the likes of Gabriel Dakari. And he'll take his place safely on first, and the Diamonds have got a runner out there to work with.
29, Maximilian Casey-Enchette.
2 outs against them, however. So if they want production, they need it now. As it's number 29, Maximilian Casey-Enchette. That's the first one go for a strike, and Gabriel Dakari finds himself safe and sound on second with a sneaky steal. As Casey-Enchette gets a strong bat on that one. It's bounced out of the glove of the pitcher. They look for the play on one, and they got him! What a hustle play by the Blackbirds defense. Joey Blanchette making a mad dash toward that ball, and the little sidearm flip to Romeo Nocedo at first. And the Blackbirds fend off the Diamond once again, and it's still a 1-0 ball game. And as we head back into the third, the Blackbirds will be taking to the sticks, looking to extend.
27.
are back. Entering the top of the third, the Blackbirds maintaining a 1-0 lead over the Diamond
Nathan Mathieu.
as they look to extend their lead. And leading things off here in the inning, it's going to be number 9, Nathan Mathieu, facing off against Ishimu Sato, who is once again returning to the mound for the Diamond. As Mathieu didn't like the look of that one, gets by him for strike number 1. Nathan Mathieu. When asked about his dream career, he replied, NHL player. A multi-sport athlete, this young man. As that pitch catches the bottom edge of the strike zone for strike number 2, a 1-2 count in the favor of Sato. That one's down in the dirt for ball number 2. Mathieu fouls one off to stay alive and will remain at a 2-2 count. As the Blackbirds dugouts raising the energy now for Mathieu. Gets a bat on that ball. It's a bouncer towards the first base, and the Diamond unable to make it happen as first baseman Simon Donnell was forced to step off to grab the ball, and the Diamond just can't get back to the bag in time. And it's a runner out there now for the Blackbirds.
The batter, number 44, Emerick Fournier.
So here comes number 44, Emerick Fournier. Fournier up into the batter's box. Mathieu saw an opportunity, made a mad dash for 2, but the Diamond defense puts down the tag, and it's 1 out in their favor and no runners on base. So we return to our at-bat here. Emerick Fournier, when asked if he has any special talents, he replied, happy and stressful situations. And what situation can be more stressful than the final game of the Eastern Canadian Championships? It all comes down to this for these young men. As Fournier let that one go. It's low for ball number 2. Sato, once again, painting the bottom edge. It's strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes as a count as Fournier's got a battle to stay alive now. Fournier lets it go. It's in the dirt. Ball number 3. Full count now for Fournier. A swing and a miss. And it's 2 outs in the favor of the Diamond. No runners on base for them to worry about. As Sato on the mound, putting on a show, holding things down for him behind the plate. Number 3, Dalen Jacques. Number 55, Louis St. Louis will step up into the batter's box. He takes the first one for strike number 1. A swing and a miss. It's strike number 2. Just 1 pitch away now from sending his team back to the offense is Sato. Puts one down the outside edge, and Louis St. Louis manages to get a bat on that ball and it's fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it for the top of the third. As the Diamond managed to hold
The Blackbirds.
off the Blackbirds offense once again. And we remain at a 1-0 game, a low scorer so far.
After 2.5.
As the Diamond manages to hang on. And they'll have a chance now to close the gap as they head to the offense. The bottom of the third when we return here in Kingston, Ontario. Welcome back to sunny Cricket Field as the Diamond taking to the offense here in the bottom of the third inning
Nathan Montembeau.
and leading things off. A small delay as there's a bit of confusion here at Cricket Field. It appears that Nathan Montembeau stepped up to the plate when it should have been number 12, Charlie Roy, up at bat. So we accidentally skipped a batter in the order. And it appears that Roy will inherit the counts that Montembeau had already racked up, and he'll have no balls, 2 strikes, as he fouls that one off to stay alive in there. Bit of an interesting situation, not something we've seen so far this tournament. A mix-up in the batter's lineup.
Charlie Wong.
But returning to the mound for the Blackbirds, number 21, Joey Blanchette. As Blanchette puts that one just a bit outside for ball number 1. Okay, Charlie Waugh in the batter's box. Waugh gets a bat on that one. It's rolling towards first base, and the Blackbirds infield unable to get a handle on it. However, should point out
Now batting number 7, Nathan.
phenomenal diving effort by the likes of Nathan Mathieu. A dive and a roll, hoping to get a glove on it, but it trickles on by into the outfield, and it's a base hit for the likes of Waugh. So find himself safe and sound on first. It's up into the batter's box. Nathan Montembeau He takes his position and he throws down a bunt. Turns on the Jets and he's safe and sound on first. And the Diamond have got something to work with. A runner on first, a runner on second, no outs against them. As up to the plate.
Now batting number 11, Christophe Jobin.
It's number 11, Christophe Jobin. Jobin. Stanced and ready. Blanchette making sure to keep an eye on those runners. Jobin. Asks for time. Needs to regain his composure, exchange words with the coach. Jobin will retake his position in the batter's box. Looking for a bunt. Can't find it. But he buys enough time for both runners to advance. And just like that, the Diamond have two runners in scoring position. Time calls blue as the Blackbirds need a mound meeting. Can exchange a few words with his infield and his pitcher as well. Is the Blackbirds coaching staff. To figure out what the best way to put a stop to this momentum is going to be. As the Diamond crowd is absolutely loving it. As the offensive pressure has increased in Jobin, looking for a bunt. He'll foul that one off to the back. I believe that will be strike number 2. Jobin. 2 strikes as it counts as down. Jobin steps back in to face off against Blanchette. Blanchette on the outside. It's ball number 1. That pitch had some velocity. And that pitch too far inside. It clips off Jobin, who's going to jog that one off on his way down to first. And just like that, the bases are loaded right up for the Diamond. As it's Tyler Brunet. Into the box. And it all comes down to this kid. Good eye, he lets it go. For ball number 1, and a walk here is gonna tie up the game. Blanchette keeping a wary eye on each base runner. Brunet decides to leave that one alone, but it will be a strike, and we'll split the first 2. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Brunet decides against it once again, and it's strike number 2. Brunet. Good eye that time. It's too far outside. Ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. Brunet took a rip at that one. It's a tipped pitch right into the glove. It will be strike number 3.
Number 33, Charles Houdon.
And the Blackbirds have one in their favor now as they look to get out of this bases loaded jam. With their backs up against the wall, they need 2 consecutive outs to keep their lead. As we're back to the top of the order, it's Charles Kittel-Houdon up to the plate. And he's got 2 balls in his favor. Kittel-Houdon took a poke at that one, finds some light contact. It's fouled her right back for strike number 1. Kittel-Houdon showed bunt, decided against it, and the Blackbirds take advantage of the leadoff runner. The toss down to Jobito at third, and they put the tag down for out number 2. Only 2 runners to worry about for them now, and they are almost out of the jam. As it's still Charles Kittel-Houdon up at bat. It's a full count now. 2 outs against them, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 3. And somehow the Blackbirds defense holds it together, and they find a way out of the bases loaded jam. The Diamond had the bases loaded with no outs against them. The Blackbirds get the job done, and they maintain their 1-0 lead as we head into the top of the 4th. The Blackbirds are looking to extend.
T-shirt or a hoodie, head off to the merchandise table. The merchandise table will close at the end of the 4th inning.
Folks at home, welcome back, and we are right back to the top of the order. As it's number 17, Samuel Gauthier, leading things off here at the top of the 4th. And he finds a long flyer into the outfield. But it's no trouble at all for Diamond right fielder Charles Kittel-Houdon. Takes a few steps to his side, snaps it up in the glove, and it's 1 up, 1 down for the Diamond defense. As next up to the plate, number 31, Sam Desmarais. Desmarais took a rip at that one, couldn't find it. It will be strike number 1. Desmarais facing off against Ishimu Sato, who once again is returning to the mound for the Diamond. And it's 2 strikes in the favor of Sato here in this count. As Sam Desmarais, when asked about special talents, replies, universal talents. So, a kid of many talents. He'll stay alive in that at-bat with a foul off to the side. Desmarais found some contact in that one. It's fouled high and wide off into the fan section. As Desmarais will stay alive once again. A high flyer from Desmarais. It's in the infield and the diamond. 3 went for it. Nobody called it. And that ball will tumble into the ground, and Desmarais able to find himself safe on first. And he's got a single and an error. As next up in the order, number 21, Joey Blanchette, who's been phenomenal on the mound so far for the Blackbirds. Blanchette.
The batter, Joey Blanchette.
Still awaiting the first pitch, and it appears the umpires will call a balk on that last play by Ishimu Sato, and that will allow Desmarais to safely advance to second.
And you get a slice free.
And just like that, a runner in scoring position for the Blackbirds.
And if you'd like a souvenir from this championship tournament, head over to the merchandise table for a hat, a t-shirt, or a hoodie. The merchandise table is going to close at the end of the 4th inning.
See a meeting here from all the umpires trying to figure out if they made the right call there. As it appeared, Diamond's head coach was not too happy about that one. A bit of a controversial call here. And the call will stand, and that leaves Desmarais out there on second. As returning to the batter's box, Joey Blanchette yet to receive his first pitch of the at-bat. First pitch, ball number 1. Blanchette, when asked what he likes to do when not playing sports, replied, "Play other sports." An active young man. A multi-sport athlete. He also said his dream career would be MLB or NHL player. Dual sport athlete, hockey and baseball for this young man. As he took a crack at that one, it's a long one into the outfield. And Desmarais rounds the corner on third. He's got the Jets turned all the way up, and he makes a mad dash for home where he is safe. Scoring the second run of the ball game, and the Blackbirds double their lead.
The batter, number 23, Jaden Renault.
It's a long single into the outfield for Joey Blanchette, and an RBI for the kid. It's number 23, Jaden Renault. Steps up in the batter's box, looking to keep things going. It's a high flyer in the outfield. It's going real far, but doesn't quite clear the fence. And it's Nathan Montembeau stepping back to snap that one up in his glove. It will be the second out of the inning in the favor of the Diamond.
The batter, number 22, Xavier Jobidon.
It's number 22, Xavier Jobidon. Steps up into the batter's box. Jobidon. When it push, Sato steps off, fires one to first. Hoping to catch Blanchette with his feet off the bag, but he dives back just in time. As Jobido. Diamond, look for the play at 2, but Blanchette makes it happen. Was a good toss, though, by the likes of Dale and Jacques behind the plate, but can't quite get it there in time. Jobido, affectionately called Joby. As you can hear from the dugout, the chants as Jobido launches one high to right field, and the Diamond clean it up nicely. It's the Diamond right fielder, Charles Kittel Houdon, making that grab, and the Diamond fend off the Blackbirds. Well, for the most part, the Blackbirds do manage to extend their lead by 1 run, and they're up by 2. The Diamond still scoreless, but they're taking to the offense as we head into the bottom of the 4th. And we're back as we head into the bottom of the 4th. The Diamond looking to close this 2-run gap as first up into the batter's box for the Diamond. It's number 17, Ishimu Sato. Sato lets the first one go for strike number 1. He did the same thing as last at-bat. He likes to see the first pitch before he takes any action. And returning to the mound, it's Joey Blanchette. Backed up by Sam Desmarais behind the plate. As Blanchette winds up another one. Sato took a heavy rip at that one. Couldn't find it. It will be strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. As the Diamond looking to close this gap. Remember, folks, this is the final game of the tournament. The gold medal match winner here takes gold and books their tickets to Victoria, BC. And all of a sudden, we're at a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Blanchette winds one up. A hair inside for ball number 4, and Sato will take his walk to first, and it's a runner on base for the Diamond. It's number 99, Adrian Shee, steps up to the plate. Adrian Shee. Blanchette keeping a wary eye on first. As Shee gets a bat on that one, it's a roller to third, and the Blackbird look for the play at 2, but it's airmailed into the outfield, and both runners will be safe on first and second. Sato safe on 2. Adrian Shee safe on first. And a bit of an error play there from the Blackbirds infield. I suppose they were due for a play like that, as they've been so perfect all game long. As Dalen Jacques, who's been a rock behind the plate for the Diamond, up at bat, fouls the first one off. It's strike number 1. Jacques lets it be. It's low and outside for ball number 1, and we'll split the first 2 pitches. The second base umpire will call for a new ball.
Not a ball? Okay. Yeah, 1-2-1. Okay.
And there'll also be a ball added to the strike as penalty. It appears Blanchette they've done something against the rules with the ball there. What is that? Licked his fingers. Licked his fingers. A suspicious movement spotted by the umpires. As that pitch by Jacques fouled off to the side, and it will be strike number 2. We're at a full count as Jacques gets a hold of that one. It's a long flyer into the outfield, but the Blackbirds defense is all over it, and they look to make some infield plays happen. Potentially get another out on that one, but the Diamond able to stay on first and second. As it's a hustle play and a catch by the center fielder for the Blackbirds. I believe that is number 17, Samuel Gauthier, out there with the grab. We'll see a mound meeting here from the likes of the Blackbirds infield. And it looks like that'll be it for Joey Blanchette. What a game he's had so far on the mound. Holding the Diamond to 0 runs through 3. And it'll be number 31, Sam Desmarais, who steps up to the mound. Desmarais, he's been playing catcher all game long.
Now pitching number 31, Sam Desmarais.
And taking Desmarais' spot behind the plate. Appears to be number 12, Teo Marcial, who'll be moving into the catcher's position. As we see a whole bunch of fielding changes from the Blackbirds. So Desmarais was behind the plate. Now he'll step up to the mound. Marcial was at third. He'll put the pads on and get behind the plate. We'll have to wait and see who takes his spot at third. It appears to be number 23, Jaden Renault, moving his way to third, and Renault was at short.
The batter, number 2, Simon Donnell.
And moving into the shortstop position, it will be our former pitcher, Joey Blanchette. First pitch of the game for Desmarais. Just a hair outside the zone for ball number 1, and that one's down in the dirt. It's ricocheting up against the backstop, and both runners advance. And just like that, the Diamond have 2 runners in scoring position. as up at the plate. For the diamond, it is number 2, Simon Denell. Denell lets it go low. Good eye by the kid. He's up 3-0 in the count. Denell. Didn't like the look of that one. It catches the bottom edge for steer Ike number 1. Denell leaves it out there. It's wide for ball number 4. And the bases are loaded right up for the diamond. We have seen them do this before. Bases loaded. They've got an out to spare.
Gabriel Descari.
Looking for redemption are the diamond as Gabriel Descari will step up to the plate.
They just run out. They don't call time out.
Hoping to bring some of these guys home as I just spotted another fielding change I didn't even notice before is replacing Romeo Nocedo at first base. There's number 22, Xavier Jobideau. Will be playing first base for the Blackbirds, and Descari forced a dodge out of the way and sliding in and opening up the scoring for the diamond. It's Ishimu Sato, and what a game that young man has been having, a sliding effort. And the diamond cut the lead in half. As we'll see, all runners advance. Runners on second and third. 1 out against them, 1 ball in the count for Descari. Descari gets a bat down on it, lays down the bunt. Looking for the play at home. The Blackbirds can't find it in the diamond. Are you kidding me? 2 runs come home. And the diamond have secured the lead, a 3-2 ball game. Thanks to a single bunt from Gabriel Descari. As the 2 runners home, I believe were She and Danelle. And the diamond have pulled it off in the bottom of the 4th. They've stormed forward and taken the lead. As their offensive production has been slowly and steadily building. We saw it last inning. They loaded the bases right up, but couldn't convert. Left 3 stranded, but not this time. All 3 runners who were out there have come home, and they've got 1 more on first to work with now. As Gabriel Descari brings them home with a bunt. And he'll make his way to second now, where he'll be safe despite the attempt from the Blackbirds. And it's Maximilian KCN Shaw up at the plate for the diamond. And a mad dash for first, as that one was a short shot into the infield and it pops out of the glove of Joey Blanchette. And just enough time to make his way to first, where he will be safe. In the corners are filled right up for the diamond. They've still got just 1 out against them. 3 runs on the board now, 2 ducks in the pond, as we'll see another mound meeting from the Blackbirds. And it looks like we will see another pitching change as Sam Desmarais will step off the mound. Only facing a few batters was Desmarais, but nonetheless, that will do it for him in the game. And the new pitcher up to the mound, the big man, Romeo Nocedo. The Blackbirds coaching staff hoping Nocedo can put a stop to the onslaught that the Diamond have started. As the first batter he will face is going to be number 12, Charlie Waugh. Nocedo backed up by number 21. Pardon me. Is number 31, Sam Desmarais. Desmarais steps off the mound, puts on the gear, and he'll be holding things down behind the plate as Romeo Nocedo.
Now pitching.
Stepping up to the
Romeo
mound.
Nocedo.
Looking to put an end to the Diamond onslaught as the Diamond have found their groove. As Waugh stepping up to the plate, Nocedo. He's a big kid, we can expect some velocity. Nocedo. Right down the pipe, it's strike number 1. Nocedo making sure to keep an eye on the runner on first. Steps off. Looks for the play at 1. And holding down first bag, it's number 12, Teo Marcial, and the tag just doesn't get down in time. It's Nocedo. Puts that one just outside. It's ball number 1. We'll split the first 2. Nocedo steps off once again, looking to make it happen at 1, but a balk will be called. Everyone advances, and it's Dekari storming across the plate, scoring a 4th run of the game for the Diamond. And just like that, the Diamond are up by 3. Pardon me, up by 2. Quick chat from Blackbirds head coach with the umpires, making sure we're clear on exactly what happened there to deserve that call, and it appears Nocedo to not quite step off the bag in the off the mound in the proper fashion. And the balk call will remain. A runner on second now for the Blackbirds to worry about. 1-1 is the count. As it's still Charlie Waugh up at the plate, and that one is high and outside. Ball number 2. Two 2-1 count now as Romeo Nocedo finds the zone. It's strike number 2. Nocedo right down the middle. Waugh gets a bat on it. It's a high flyer into the center field, and the Blackbirds get a glove underneath it. That's number 17, Samuel Gauthier snapping that one up in his glove. And the Blackbirds are 1 out away now from finally putting an end to this inning. Nocedo. Too low, ball number 1. As next up in the order, it's Nathan Montembeau, who's up at bats, and he took a rip at that one, couldn't find it, and he'll split his first 2 pitches. 1 ball, 1 strike for Montembeau. Nocedo steps off the bag, looking for the play at 2. They can't get it done in time. As it's KCN Shaw. Manages to slide back into the bag safely. Nocedo puts one right down the middle for Stierike number 2. Nocedo. A high breaking ball. It doesn't make it down into the zone. It will be ball number 2. Nocedo finds the zone, and a rip and a miss will be Stierike number 3, and the Blackbirds have finally put an end to the inning, and the Diamond, an explosion of offense as they take the lead, and they're up by 2. And heading into the top of the 5th, the Blackbirds now have ground to make up. As returning to the mound for the Diamond, it is going to be Ishimu Sato. We'll see what he can get done up there on defense when we return. Top 5 as we come back to sunny Kingston, Ontario. Here in Cricket Field, the Blackbirds and the Diamond still facing off, and thank you so much for staying tuned in, folks at home, as this is a nail-biter, and Nocedo was first up to bat in the inning. He got a hold of that one. It rolls its way into the outfield. Some powerful contact, and he has no trouble at all, finding himself safe on first.
Number 12, Teo Marcio.
Number 12, Teo Marcio, stepping up to the plate. And the Blackbirds are in a bit of a hole now. They've got a 2-run deficit to make up as the Diamonds exploded into the offensive last inning and put up their first 4 runs of the game. And took the lead from the Blackbirds as it's Ishimu Sato remaining on the mound for the Diamond. That one inside. It's ball number 1. Teo Marcio. Left that one alone. It's ball number 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk for the likes of Marcial. And now 2 runners out there to work with for the Blackbirds. And we'll see a quick mound meeting just between the pitcher, the bat catcher. Pardon me, looks like that will do it for Ishimu Sato. What an effort he's had up there in the mound so far this game.
Pitch count for Sato was 70.
And appears to be number 29, Maximilian Casey Enshaw. Stepping up to the mound to take the reins. He inherits 2 runners at first and second. No outs in their favor thus far in the inning. And Casey Enshaw, formerly the third baseman, will swap places 1 for 1 with Ishimu Sato, who will take over covering the third bag. And all warmed up and ready to go is Casey Enshaw is next up in the order for the Blackbirds. Number 7, Thomas Gauthier. Casey Enshaw steps off, looks down at Nocedo, who makes his way back to second. As Gauthier looks for a bunt, doesn't see an opportunity there, pulls back, but it will be strike number 1. Casey Enshaw stepping off once again as Nocedo appears to be taking a 1 step too many, and the Diamond don't seem to appreciate it. As that one will be ball number 1. We'll split the first 2 for Gauthier. Gauthier didn't like the look of that one. It catches the outside edge. Strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count, as that one's high and outside. Ball number 2. And a great job by the likes of Dale and Jacques behind the plate. Getting up and in front of that ball, making sure there's no opportunity for the second base runner to steal. So that one will be ball number 3, and we're at a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the Blackbirds dugout is alive as Gauthier gets a hold of that one, but it's fouled. Up and back, and it'll go over the fan section to remain at strike number 2. Payoff pitch, second payoff pitch incoming. Casey Enshaw winding one up. Catches the bottom edge. It's strike number 3. And Enshaw, his first punch out of the baseball game. As next up to the plate for the Blackbirds. Number 9. Number 9, Nathan Mathieu. Mathieu. Taking his time, getting ready in the box. Lets that one go. It's low and in the dirt. And once again, Dale and Jacques getting the body in front of that one, keeping that ball in play. No opportunities for stolen bases. Casey Enshaw delivers one right down the pipe. It's strike number one, and we'll split the first two. And the at-bat of Nathan Mathieu. Mathieu took a crack at that one. It's a high-flying foul ball. And the Diamond make a run for it, but unable to get underneath of it in time, and it will be strike number two. Mathieu lets that one go. It's down in the dirt. Both base runners making a dash for it. Jacques looks for the play to third. Nocedo has no trouble at all, finding himself safely over there, and both base runners advance. Runners on 2 and 3 now to worry about for the Diamond as the at-bat of Mathieu continues. And we are at a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners in scoring position. 1 out in their favor as the Diamond trying to shut down the Blackbirds. Mathieu took a poke at that one, and it's a dropped pitch and making a mad dash for 1. And the Diamond pull off the toss just in the nick of time. And it's 2 outs in their favor. 2 runners remain on base.
Now batting,
As Emerick
44,
Fournier steps up to the plate.
Fournier.
Emerick Fournier. Fournier took a rip at that one, couldn't find it. It's strike number 1. And we will see a new runner on third as a 2-out pitcher-catcher rule. Fournier, another rip. Can't find it. Casey Enshaw to shut out the Blackbirds once again, right down the pipe, and he got him. Freezes up Fournier, and the Diamond fend them off for 1 more inning as the Blackbirds still down by 2. The Diamond a 4-2 lead, and they have a chance to extend it as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning. When we come back, more finals baseball action in Kingston, Ontario. Welcome back to Cricket Field, ladies and gentlemen. For all the French fans in the chat, I'd like to apologize if I butcher any of your children or your children's teammates' names.
The batter, Christophe Jobin.
As it's Christophe Jobin up to the plate first for the Diamond. He'll take the first 2 for ball number 1, ball number 2. He's facing off against Romeo Nocedo, who's once again returning to the mound. Nocedo. Right down the pipe for a strike. Pardon me, the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Jobin. Didn't like the look of that one. Let it be. It will be ball number 2. Jobin. Took a whack at that one. It's fouled way back. Way back in the direction of where I parked my car. I sure hope everything's all right back there as Jobin stays alive in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes is where he'll remain. Jobin took a rip at that one. It's a bouncer through the infield, and the Blackbirds unable to get a glove on it, and Jobin finds himself safe and sound on first, and just like that, the Diamond have got a runner to work with.
Now batting number 9, Tyler Brunet.
All right, at the bottom of the order as it's number 9, Tyler Brunet. He'll be followed by Charles Catal-Houdon and Ishimu Sato. Brunet. Macedo steps off, looks for the play at first. But Jobin dives back in time. As Brunet. Brunet. Looks for a bunt. He finds some contact, but just clips off the top of the bat. It will be fouled back for strike number 1. Macedo puts one on the outside, but Brunet, upon looking for the bunt attempt, gets called on a swing, and it will be strike number 2 as Jobin, a mad dash to second, and he slides in down and dirty. He is safe. Macedo winding up another one. Brunet found some contact. It's a high foul ball over the Diamond dugout, way off into the fan section. And we'll stay at strike number 2. Brunet. Lets that one be. Good eye by the likes of Brunet. It's just outside for ball number 1. Swing and a miss from Brunet. It's strike number 3, and it's 1 out in the favor of the Blackbirds defense. They've got 1 runner on 2 to worry about. And we are right back to the top of the order as number 33, Charles Catal-Houdon, will step up to the plate. Catal-Houdon took a rip at that one. It's a slow ball in the infield and looking for the play at 1. They can't get it done, and rounding the corner is Jobin. Turns the corner on 3, and he makes his way home on an infield misplay from the Blackbirds. The toss to first. Couldn't find the glove of Teo Marcil. And just like that, the Diamond extend their lead. It's a 5-2 ball game. And another mound meeting from the Diamond. So they look to correct some, or pardon me, from the Blackbirds, as they look to correct some the errors they've been making, smooth things out, and it's Ishimu Sato, the as the dugout, the diamond dugout is alive. Ishimusato took a rip at that one. It rolls its way through the infield, and the Blackbirds this time are polished, and they get it done at first. The long toss from Blanchette at short to Marcille at first, and they get another out in their favor. As it's 2 outs in their favor. A runner on third to worry about. As Adrian Shee steps up into the batter's box. Shee finds some contact. A high flying foul ball. Still in the air, I believe. It's way into the fan section. 0-1 is the count. Nocedo winding one up. Catches the bottom outside corner for strike number 2. A ball low into the dirt and looking for the score. Number 33, Charles Kittel-Houdon spies an opportunity, makes a mad dash for the plate, and he scores. The Diamond extend their lead to 4. As the base is now empty, 2 outs against them, Adrian Shee looking to keep the offensive effort going. Nocedo. Way outside. Ball number 2. She stanced and ready. Took a rip at that one. Finds some contact. Is fouled straight back into the backstop. Will remain at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Adrian Shee once again finds some contact, but comes in a little early on that changeup from Nocedo and fouls it off to the left. Full count now for the likes of Adrian Shee. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Shee. A rip and a miss, and that'll do it for the 5th inning. The Diamond extend it once again. They're up by 4 runs as the Blackbirds have found themselves in a bit of a sticky situation. They've got some ground to make up and only 2 innings left to go. As we come back to the top of the, we'll come back at the top of the 6th, and the Blackbirds taking to the sticks.
5 complete.
We join you back at sunny Cricket Field in Kingston, Ontario, as the Blackbirds are going to put a dent in this lead that the Diamond have been growing. And leading things off for the Blackbirds, number 55, Loic St. Louis. As Loic St. Louis takes that one for ball. When asked of his dream career, Loic St. Louis said, be drafted in the IHJMQ or in the NHL or the MLB. So I like how he mentioned a very specific hockey league that he would be honored to play in one day. Another multi-sport athlete out here. A lot of these kids into hockey and baseball. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count. He's forced to dodge out of the way of that one. It will be ball number 4, and he'll take his walk, and the Blackbirds have a runner to work with.
The batter, number 17, Samuel Gauthier.
As returning to the mound for the Diamond, it's number 29, Maximilian KCN Shaw. And we're right back to the top of the order. Number 17, Samuel Gauthier, stepping up to the plate for the Blackbirds. Gauthier, he's got one runner out there to work with as KCN Shaw puts that one just under the zone. It's ball number 1. A mound meeting here from the Diamond as head coach of the Diamond looks to straighten a few things out with Casey Enshaw. Make sure we're all on the same page. Gauthier leaves that one up there. It's a ball. Gauthier taking his time, getting ready as he faces off against Casey Enshaw. Enshaw a bit too high. It'll be ball number 3 in the Diamond, making sure to keep an eye on Loic St. Louis over there on first. And Casey Enshaw finds the zone, the automatic strike, and we're at a 3-1 count. Casey Enshaw paints the bottom edge. It's strike number 2, and we've got a full count. Payoff pitch incoming. A swing and a miss. And it's an out in the favor of the Diamond. But Loic St. Louis will find his way over to second where he will be safe and sound. Number 31, Sam Desmarais stepping up into the batter's box. Desmarais took a crack at that one. It rolls its way through the infield. The Diamond look for the play at 1. And they get it done. The long toss from Christophe Jobin all the way to Simon Denel over at first. And they get it done. They've got 2 outs in their favor. However, Loic St. Louis does advance to third. 1 runner in scoring position to worry about, as it's Joey Blanchette up in the batter's box, looking to get things started here for the Blackbirds, or rather bring Loic St. Louis home as he lets that one go for ball number 1, and we'll split the first 2. Just outside, it's ball number 2. Blanchette took a rip at that one. It's a high flyer into the outfield. And unable to get a glove on it is the Diamond outfield, and looking for the long toss back in. It's a double on an error for the likes of Joey Blanchette. And the Blackbirds cut the deficit by one.
Number 23, Jaden Renault.
Joey Blanchette put himself safe on second as he just achieved an RBI there, bringing Louis St. Louis home for the Blackbirds' third run of the game. A 6-3 ball game now as it's Jaden Renault up at the plate. He lets that one be. It's down in the dirt. Ball number one. Oh, the pass down to second is airmailed into the outfield, but luckily Blanchette had to lay out to get back to the bag and did not have time to make his way to third. Renault lets that one be, looking for the play at three. The Diamond unable to make it happen as Joey Blanchette finds himself safe and sound on third base. Casey Henshaw catches the bottom corner. It's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike the count as Blanchette in scoring position. And the Diamond infield gets it done at 1. It was a high bouncing ball through the infield, and Christophe Jobin manages to snap it up in his glove and make the toss to Denal at first.
The Blackbirds score 1 run.
And the Diamond still up by 3 as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning, and they'll look to extend. The Blackbirds just 1 more inning left of baseball here today. They've got 1 more chance to close the gap, and we will see what the Diamonds can get done on offense when we return.
3-6.
The Diamond taking to the sticks in the bottom of the 6th as they look to extend their 3-run lead. And
Leading off for the Diamond Academy, number 3, Dalen Jacques.
leading things off for Diamond, it's going to be number 3, Dalen Jacques. Jacques lets that one be. It's strike number 1 is returning to the mound for the Blackbirds. Number 32, Romeo Nocedo. Jacques Lets it be. Catches the outside edge for strike number 2. As the Blackbirds hoping to shut down any offensive effort from the Diamonds. As they'll only have 1 inning to make up the deficit, and they want to keep it as small as possible. And a bit of a misplay, or pardon me, it will be called foul. So that will be a foul ball and will remain at strike number 2. As Dalen Jacques steps back into the batter's box. Jacques. Poked to that one, couldn't find it, is fouled straight back. We'll stay at strike number 2, an 0-2 count. Once again. Jacques. A swing and a miss, and it's strike number 3, and it's 1 up, 1 down for the likes of the Blackbirds defense.
The batter, number 2, Simon Donnell.
Simon Donnell. It's been a rock at first base for the Diamond, and he'll step up into the batter's box now, looking to create some offense. Nocedo. That one too low. It ricochets off the ground into the umpire. He appears to be all right. It will be ball number 1. Nocedo. Right down the middle, and Donnell gets a bat on it, looking to make the play at first. The Blackbirds get it done in time. A hustle play. As Sam Desmarais manages to get a glove on it and fires a rocket to first. As number 12, Teo Marcial, makes the grab, and it's 2 up, 2 down in rapid succession for the Blackbirds defense. Number 20, Gabriel Descaries. Gabriel Descaries up to the plate. First pitch, ball number 1. Nocedo winding one up. Down the middle, and a swing and a miss will be a strike. Nocedo finds the zone, and it's strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. It's the Blackbirds defense looking to shut him down. And a swing and a miss, and they do it. 3 up, 3 down, and the Blackbirds have kept the deficit to 3. And as we enter the top of the 7th inning, the Blackbirds taking to the offense in a do-or-die situation. They need 3 runs to send it to a bottom of the inning. They need 4 runs to take the lead. We'll see what they can muster up when we come back at the top of the 7th. and gentlemen, for the Blackbirds, it all comes down to this. The winner of this game will face off against the Victoria Bulldogs in Victoria, British Columbia, in a 3-game series. And the Blackbirds want to be that team. The Diamond have the lead. If they can maintain for one more half inning, then they will be the team booking their tickets. The first 2 pitches are 2 balls in rapid succession. As starting things off for the Blackbirds here in this do or die top of the 7th. Is number 22. Xavier Jobidon. Jobidon. Jobidon calls time, steps out of the box. Needs a couple practice swings to make sure he's locked in. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count as Jobidon finds some contact on that one. The Diamond looking for the long toss. What a throw by Ishimu Sato all the way to the first bag, but Jobidon will make it there in time, and he is safe and sound on first. And the Blackbirds offense is getting started as they've got a runner out there to work with, as it's number 32, Romeo Nocedo, stepping up to the plate. Nocedo, stanced and ready. Takes a rip at that one. It's a high flying foul ball all the way back towards the fans. And it will be strike number 1. Nocedo, good eye on him, leaves it out there. It's a hair too wide for ball number 1. Nocedo forced to dodge out of the way. It's ball number 2. Once again on the mound for the Diamond, it's number 29, Maximilian Casey Enshaw, looking to put a stop to this game and secure their position as Eastern Canadian champions. It's Nocedo. Lets that one be. It will be ball number 3, and the Diamond look for the play all the way down to 2. But Jobidon will be safe and sound. Thought about it. Didn't go, but it catches the bottom of the zone. Strike number 2, and we're at a full count. 1 runner on second, full count for Nocedo. And he needs a quick timeout to make sure his swing is in order. He'll step back into the box, ready to go. High pressure situation for these young men on the Blackbirds team as Nocedo leaves it down there. It's ball number 4. Runners on first and second now. No outs against them as the Blackbirds are slowly generating some offense. Number 12, Teo Marcial walked in his last at-bat. A walk here will load the bases up. Quick mound meeting. Make sure Casey Enshaw has his head right up there on the mound. There's Teo Marcial. Shouts of encouragement from the dugout as he steps up into the batter's box. Marcial didn't like the look of that one, but it catches the zone for strike number 1. 0 balls, 1 strike is the count. Marcial taking his time getting ready. Casey Enshaw A high pitch. Marcial liked the look of it, took a poke at it. It's strike number 2. Casey Henshaw, both runners going as Marcial will foul it back. And will remain at strike number 2. Teo Marcial leaves it alone. The diamond. Looking, they've got him caught in a pickle. Bit of an awkward situation there for the Blackbirds as Joe Bidon couldn't decide if he wanted to make a dash for it. They get him stuck in the middle and the tag goes down. It's 1 out in the favor. Of the diamond. 1 out in the favor of the diamond as they still have one runner over on first to worry about, and it is No Sado. And
Can't change the 1 out.
bit of confusion there as they attempted to substitute a player in for No Sado. As he is a pitcher, or he will be pitching the bottom of the inning if we make it that far, so it'd be the 2 out pitcher rule, but there's only 1 out on the board. It's that one low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. 1 runner on first to worry about. It's Casey Henshaw staring down the batter. He delivers one right down the middle. Marcial gets a bat on it. It's a high pop fly in the infield. And the diamond make the grab. It's shortstop Christophe Jobin shuffling the feet, getting a glove under that ball. And it's 2 outs now in the favor of the diamond. We will see a new runner substituted for No Sado as he needs to get ready to potentially pitch the bottom of the 7th if the Blackbirds can pull it off. As it's Tomas Gauthier next up to face off against Casey Henshaw. First pitch outside. Gauthier. Left it alone, but it will be strike number 1. We'll split the first 2. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gauthier. Left it alone. It's strike number 2. And Casey Henshaw has found his groove. Casey Henshaw to send the diamond to British Columbia. It's low in the dirt. Ball number 2. Casey Henshaw, 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, outside. The dugout of the diamond thought that one was good, but will be just outside the zone, and we're at a full count. Payoff pitch. Diamond, pack your bags. What an outing by Casey Henshaw on the mound. And the Diamond have pulled it off. What some would consider a big upset win. The Blackbirds, the favorites all tournament long, and the Diamond pull it off. And they will be facing off against the Victoria Bulldogs in Victoria in a best of 3 National Canadian Championship Series taking place July 27th to the 29th.
Great game, fellas.
And what a game it was. Tight all the way through the first few innings, and then the Diamond, an explosion of offense. They storm into the lead.
Absolutely. It was my pleasure, Doug. Every time, yeah, absolutely.
And they finish the game up by 3, a 6-3 nail biter between the Trois Rivieres Blackbirds and the Diamond Baseball Academy.
So we just need to do one of these, guys.
And folks at home, thank you so much for tuning in all tournament long. On behalf of myself and Jacob Ewing and newly hired producer James Campo, we appreciate your attention to the broadcast. And what a finish it is. The Diamond traveling to Victoria this week. As it smiles and chants all around from the boys in red. And folks at home, that will do it for the tournament. Your 2026 Eastern Canadian Intermediate Little League champions, the Diamond. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been Rias Hennessy, alongside producer James Campo. Make sure you're subscribed to the KBA YouTube channel with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss any Kingston baseball action.